don't apologize for something we ain't do, because if we apologize it look like we guilty, and I ain't guilty of nothing, to be honest.
CHELSSOO. Join the girl Chelssooo for her show. Join the girl Chelssooo for her show.
What's poppin' to the tube? It's your girl Chelsea back with another video, and sorry I did not upload last week. Right now my life is very hectic, as you guys already know. I'm working 2 jobs. I have my full-time job, and then I also have my part-time job, and I'm doing both, and I'm creating a lot of artwork so I can put it out there to sell and get my name out there, basically. So I would do a video of my art collection, well, my painting collection, because you already saw my beginner art portfolio. So basically I'm gonna tell you what happened recently while I eat some Pringles, basically, because your girl is hungry. So last week, if you guys don't have your girl on the snap, which you guys should, my Snapchat will be down here. It is Bro Sit Down. Don't ask me why I made that. I made that Snapchat when I was in 8th grade, so that's besides the point. Sorry, let me just turn my phone off. Alright, so basically this happened like a couple weeks ago, which is me and my brother at home. My mom and dad was basically not there. She wasn't going to come back for like 2-3 days. So, you know, I was doing me outside painting, because my mom banned me from painting inside the house, which is another story that I will tell y'all later why she did that. So basically I was painting outside, and my brother just got dropped off and he went in the house. And then one of my neighbors approached me. He was mad. I was trying to figure out, why is this guy mad? Why is he coming at me like this? Like, what is wrong with this guy? Is he like, what's wrong with him? And because he was just like, what's the word, belligerent and everything. He came and he started yelling at me out of nowhere. He was like, this is the worst part about it, is because I didn't know he was in my driveway, and typically when I'm outside I play music loudly, so if you came up I wouldn't have known, but I wasn't playing music. I stopped playing music so I can watch my surroundings when I'm home by myself. That's what I typically do. I don't play music. So he came up on me out of nowhere. He was silent, bro, like freaking in stealth mode or something, and I couldn't hear him. And he was like, your friends, they keep hitting my trash can, they keep stealing from me and taking from me and knocking everything down. And I'm looking like, what are you talking about? He's like, whoever keeps going in and out this house, they keep hitting my trash can, they keep stealing from me and all this other stuff. And I'm trying to figure out, like, what are you talking about? Because I'm like, nobody's stealing nothing, nobody's hitting nothing. I'm like, if somebody hit your trash can, dude, I most likely would have heard them hit your trash can. I would have seen them hit your trash can. I'm trying to figure out, what was he talking about, bro? And he would not leave. I'm trying to figure out, like, why isn't this man leaving? Because I told him, I don't know what he's talking about, because he keeps saying whoever keeps coming in and out this house. And I'm like, bro, nobody keeps coming in and out this house. I'm like, it's my family. There used to be 4 cars in the driveway. There's only 3 cars in the driveway. My car, my mom's car, my dad's car. So I'm like, only us to come here. We don't throw parties. Nobody comes over to my house. I'm like, it could be my neighbors, because they have parties. They have people coming over to their house, but I don't really know, bro. And he would not leave. He kept going on and on like I was lying. He kept saying, you don't understand me? Do you not understand me? And I'm like, yeah, I understand you. And it's the crazy part, we lived in this house about 14 years, almost 15 years now, basically. And you just came here like a couple months ago, not even 6 months ago, and he's trying to start like a problem. And I'm like, really, dude? Really? So out of nowhere, my brother came outside, because he was like, I felt like something wasn't right. And when he came outside, he was like, what's the problem? And he said the same thing again. We keep hitting his trash can, this and that. We're stealing. I'm like, what are you talking about? We're not doing anything. And he would, like, when I tell you, he would not leave our property. He would not leave our property. And my brother was like, sorry if we did that. Sorry if we did this and that. I said, no. don't apologize for something we ain't do, because if we apologize, it look like we guilty, and I ain't guilty of nothing, to be honest. And he would, like, when my brother started walking like towards him, like he was here, say my little Pringle trip was the guy, my brother was here, and when he started walking toward him, the guy was like, yeah, let me start backing it up. Because when I tell you how close this man got to me, he was like up in the driveway, I'm here painting, this guy walked all the way up to here, like what the heck? You don't do that. And secondly, if there's a problem, you don't go over to somebody's house, start yelling at them, antagonizing them, being very belligerent. You don't do it that way if there's a problem with your neighbor. Like, you come up there politely, say hi, excuse me, da 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 da. You don't go over there accusing somebody of something they ain't even do. So then my mom called me because she was out of town just to check in on us, and I told her, like, this man came up on our driveway, was yelling at one of our neighbors. And she's like, oh, hold on, I'm gonna call your father. I'm like, oh my God. So I talked to my dad, he called me, and he's like, you need to call the cops, I'm like, why? He's not here. Why do I need to call the cops if he's not here? He didn't put his hands on me, he didn't do nothing. He was like, that's harassment right there. He said, the way he approached you and would not leave the property until your brother came outside and started walking toward him, he's like, no, that's not how it go. And my daddy don't play no games, so like, he for real, he don't play none of that. Especially, I'm like the baby girl, the baby, and the girls, only girl, so you know. And so I ended up calling the cops. My dad called his best friend, i.e. my uncle, to come over with his wife. And then my mom called my brother and his girlfriend to come over while the cops came. And surprisingly, we got 2 black cops. I was like, oh snap, a black guy and a black girl cop. I said, what? Look here. Look at Jesus working his like magic right there. So he asked what happened. I let him know. He took our statement, he took our IDs, and went to like, he wasn't the neighbor next door, the neighbor in front. He was like in front of us towards the side. So he went over there, and I think the thing that really made me mad is the guy acted like he didn't understand English when the police officer came. He's like, I don't understand you. He's like, let me get my, basically, I'm gonna get my son, and the son has to translate. And I was like, are you freaking kidding me? He spoke good English, because he came over there accusing me and doing all this other stuff, but you can't speak English once the cop come. I was mad, because I'm just like, dude, you know you were wrong, so just like talk to the cop and admit you were wrong. Don't go through your son. I'm like, that's not right. It wasn't right. And that just really made me mad, because we never had problems with them before. We're friends with all our neighbors, so I'm trying to figure out, all of a sudden this happens and you're trying to say we're doing something when I don't do anything here. I didn't understand that. And my dad was really mad, because what the guy should have done, he should have asked for like an adult. Even though I'm an adult, I'm 19, about to be 28. I'm about to be 20 in about 2 weeks or a week and a half basically. But he should have asked for adult, because a lot of people don't know I'm 19. They think I'm 14, not 14, they think I'm 15 or 16. So that's what my parents are really mad, how he went about the whole situation, how he was yelling at me, antagonizing me, and all of that. That was the biggest problem with the whole situation. I just didn't like how it went down. I don't like how the guy lied to the cops. And the cops said, well, we did the right thing. He said, if anybody comes up to you like that again, he said, just call us. He said, that's the thing, no matter what, don't approach him, don't do nothing, just call us. And he said, is there anything you want to do? I said, no, just simply, I just don't want him to come on our property yelling and antagonizing us like that. I said, there's a problem, he can come knock on the door, talk to us in like in a calm manner basically, but not like antagonize and be rude. That was basically all I told the cop, because that's all that we wanted, not for him to do that. Because people, when they had problems, they would knock on our door and say, hey, your dog went in our backyard, can you come get your dog, or something like that. They weren't really rude about it. Or like, hey, your mail got in our mailbox. It wasn't nothing really bad, and I prefer that way than the way he approached me. Just like, FYI, that ever happens to y'all, or you're by yourself, you're not even at home, do the same thing. Even though I didn't want to call the cops, because I didn't think it was that severe, to be honest, not me personally. But hey, so they get it on record. That's what my parents said, just do it, just in case, because you never know. You just never know. But that's the end of my video. I hope you guys like this story time. I have a couple videos that I plan on filming, because I'm going out of town on the 21st. So those should be some interesting videos. I'm gonna try to buy a GoPro, maybe not, because it's gonna be a very fun trip. And the week after that is my birthday weekend, and we're gonna do more stuff. So it's gonna be, if I can get my GoPro, you're gonna probably get some cool videos. We'll see. We'll see. I'm not making any promises though, because I can't. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up in the down bar below. Do not forget, comment, like, share, subscribe, and share again if you like. And don't forget, y'all, be raw, be real, be you, and we're officially gassed out. Bye.